The pharaohs built certain monuments. They are still around today. And they're so powerful, they're even on the United States dollar bill. The Romans were so obsessed with the pharaohs that they built their colossia and their government buildings with columns, round, spherical shaped columns in all of the Roman territories. Why? Because the Egyptians used to build them that way, with wide steps in the openings. If you've ever been to the Hagia Sophia or in Turkey near Blue Mosque area, you'll see an obelisk. An obelisk is a tall tower with a pyramid top shape. Imported from Egypt to there by the Romans. Why? Because they wanted to show to the world, we are the new Egypt. Egypt was the symbol of power. Egypt was a symbol of governance, stability, scientific advancement, trade, knowledge. The great kings and rulers of the world used to send their young to get their high education in Egypt, right? To learn under the pharaohs. They are the civilization to aspire towards. To this day. I mean, Fir'awn, when he said, طَرِيقَتِكُمُ الْمُثْلَى, he wasn't kidding. He was asked the United States. In fact, the Washington Monument looks a lot like an obelisk in Washington, D.C. And the government buildings like the Lincoln Memorial and other, even not the White House, but the Capitol building and other buildings, they're very Egyptian in their design actually. They look European, Roman in design, but the Roman themselves designs are inspired by the Egyptians. So you're comparing that civilization to a bunch of guys with, I got 12 camels, what you got? Like, like it's a bit of a mismatch. But why is Allah doing that? إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْكُمْ رَسُولًا كَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَى فِرْعَوْنَ رَسُولًا. Why? Because, okay, fine, I can understand the comparison between Musa alayhi salam and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That's an understandable comparison. But what's not an understandable comparison is the comparison between Quraysh and Fir'awn. It is as if Allah is saying that the psychology of power and the psychology of ulun ni'mah is the same psychology even if you're Fir'awn or even if you're Quraysh, which then also means even if you're just the in-laws, even if you just own a grocery store, even if you're just a manager and you have a team of 12, even if you run a small business, even if you're the elder of the village, the psychology is the same, which means you don't have to have the pyramids and the Sphinx and the massive empire to be Fir'aun.